you're coming out, well, you did come out with a new book called Surfing Past Fear, that actually came out on October 1st. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Can you tell us, I mean, I read about what it's about, but can you tell us and the fans what Surfing Past Fear is about, your new book?
Yeah, so I definitely have a passion to help children overcome their fears. I'm a mom now of three, so naturally I'm having to like work with my own here and there. Just life throws weird little loops at you here and there. So it was kind of like a little love project, being able to share it with my own children and a lot of my niece and nephews, and also just like the world and all the children out there. But it's also kind of designed to be a tool for mom and dad to kind of have neat conversations and just be aware of how they can help their own children with their fears. I feel like sometimes we as parents like let our own struggles get in the way of helping our children. So the book's kind of cool like that. It's like it's for the children, but it also is for the parents to help them have like a cool tool to use whenever things may come up. I feel like I'm kind of a mix of the two characters. Like I'm Olivia in that like I had the accident and then also how she has her comeback, but I'm also kind of like Moby, the bear who's born without an arm. And he like encourages Olivia to overcome her fear and to seek like a more positive, like truth-filled thought process about like, okay, just because you had this really bad wipeout doesn't mean you can't get back out there.
Like, how did you overcome that? I know you stated it in the books, but from your perspective, like, how did you overcome, excuse me, everything that happened from back in 2003? Because like when the attack happened, you became one of the best servers and still are one of the best servers in the country. So what is your message to everyone that, similar situation or needs to overcome a fear? Like, what's your message to them?
Yeah, I like to say that, well, there's so many things that helped me move forward after I lost my arm. And like one of the first things was being grateful that I was still alive. I could have died that day. And so that gratitude like kept my mind in a really healthy place. And then just being willing to try. And of course, I had my faith in God. So I trusted that God was there with me through that season. And I definitely had a sense of peace that I don't know where else it could have came from. But yeah, I think just being willing to try when life throws us off our board and get back on our board and adapt. So I love encouraging people to adapt, whether you have all your limbs or not. Like the world's constantly changing, and we just have to be, ready for it and being willing to adapt to whatever life throws our way.
Are you planning on making this like a full-time career, or is this something that you just do,
Um,
part-time?
It's more of my part-time thing, but I already am thinking of like I want to do another children's book, and I'm thinking I would do it with Brave Books again. And but this one I'm thinking of like, some people are born different or they have accidents along the way, and like helping parents with their children and being able to like see, we all have differences, and like just encourage the parents to have a thoughtful conversation. Like, I guess I'm kind of like the brunt of like a lot of stares or like poor manners in my life. And so I think it'd be cool to just remind children that like there's people with one arm or one leg or one eye or, or a burn, scars, like so many different situations that people have like happen in life. And but there's all these people out there are so lovable and they have a story, and we can take our stories and use them for good. And so that's like something down the road. I don't know if I should be giving you too much information. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, if we write any more books, it's going to be more for like young people
Young
or
people.